Hello, and welcome to your new home walkthrough. On behalf of myself and my team at Dynasty, we would like to thank you for choosing us to build your new home. The purpose of this walkthrough is to give you some quick pointers on how to operate items inside of your home, as well as what to expect in the first year living in it. The first thing that I'd like to go over is this welcome home box here in front of me. This box will be located on your kitchen countertop on the day of closing. Inside of this box, you will find the keys to your home, your garage door openers, the user manuals to any of your appliances or other items that might have been installed in your home, and this laminated contacts and resources guide. This guide gives you a list of many of the installers that worked on your home and their contact information. Should you have any concerns during the 1-year warranty period, please do feel free to contact us directly. However, if it's HVAC, electrical, or plumbing related, we do find it easier if you reach out to those contacts directly for scheduling purposes. Those contacts are highlighted in red at the top of this resource guide. If your home is equipped with irrigation, please do reach out to our irrigation contractor to schedule your spring startup and fall shutdowns to ensure your warranty period. At this point, since we're already in the kitchen, we'll start our walkthrough here. The first place we'll stop is your kitchen sink. Your kitchen sink could be made of silk granite like this one here, ceramic, or stainless. We recommend using bartender's friend to help keep these sinks clean. Your garbage disposal switch could be located on top of the countertop via air switch like this one here. It could be underneath the sink via switch, or it could potentially be on the wall via switch depending on your floor plan. If your garbage disposal does get obstructed and you need to clean it out, please make sure to unplug the garbage disposal first, check for any obstructions, maybe with the use of a flashlight. If that does not clean out the obstructions enough, you can grab an Allen wrench that will be located underneath your sink and manually turn the garbage disposal underneath. Make sure to plug it back in and run water when you operate. Your kitchen appliances could vary. We use a lot of different kitchen appliances, so we do encourage you to consult your user manuals for operating those. However, we do recommend on your refrigerator to throw out the first couple buckets of ice, as well as to flush out a couple gallons of water to get rid of any residuals from the factory. Your refrigerator may include a water filter. These could be located in the door. They could be located above. You'll need to consult your user manual for that as well and check how often you need to be changing those out. If your home is equipped with a range hood, your range hood vent may need to be cleaned from time to time. So consult the user manual for that, for cleaning instructions. And also it's going to be a little bit dependent on how often you're cooking. Next, we will be covering how to turn the water off to your sinks and toilets inside of your bathrooms. We will be covering later how to turn the water off to your whole home. In the event of a leak and you need to turn the water off to this faucet at this particular sink, simply open the cabinet doors and you will see a hot and a cold line. Simply turn the valve on both lines to the 90-degree perpendicular position, which is off. At this time, if you see any water, make sure to wipe it up and call our plumber for service. In the mechanical room of your basement, you will find your interior plumbing. This controls the plumbing to both the inside of the entire home as well as to your outside spigots and potentially irrigation if your home is equipped with that. This home is equipped with irrigation, so you will find 2 water meters provided by the city. It will have a whole home water meter for the inside of the home, and it will have an irrigation meter, which in this home controls the irrigation system as well as your outside spigots. If you do not have irrigation, you will likely only have 1 water meter that controls both the inside and the outside of the home. If you have a plumbing leak that cannot be isolated as shut-off valves at a toilet or sink location like discussed before, you can simply come down here to turn your water off. There are multiple locations that are adequately labeled on how to turn the water off. Your main line before the meter here is going to be the simplest place to turn the water off to the whole home. Currently, the valve is running parallel with the pipe. This means that the water is on. If you simply turn the valve to 90 degrees perpendicular with the pipe, the water is now off through the whole home. This home also has been pre-plumbed for a water softener system, so it has valves for that. It has valves for separate ice maker should you install a water softener system. It has a separate line as discussed for irrigation, which is currently off since it is winter time while we're doing this walkthrough. The spigots are currently still on. Your outside spigots can stay on during the winter, however, all hoses must be disconnected or they will freeze and burst. Your water heater, which is located here, has a control valve down here that ranges from hot to very hot. You can adjust the temperature up and down adequately for your comfort needs. Inside of your storage room or mechanical room, you will find your sump pit. Inside this sump pit is a sump pump that helps eject water, in this instance, out to the city storm sewer that might accumulate around the foundation when it rains. This pit has been sealed up to help prevent against radon gases coming up through the foundation. This pipe vents out through the roof. It does not have a pump on it, but a blower unit can be installed if you needed to. One thing that is important to note with this sump pump is to make sure that it always has power. This plug that powers the sump pump currently has a GFI on it. Some of our GFI units include an alarm system that will sound something like this. If you hear this, it just means you need to come down and reset the GFI so that there's active power to the sump pump. This sump pump is not equipped with a battery backup unit, but it is not a bad idea to explore installing one, particularly for full basement. Next, I would like to talk to you about your heating and cooling system. It is very important within the first 60 days of moving into your new home to contact our HVAC contractor to register your equipment for warranty purposes. It is also very important that you're regularly changing your filters on your furnace. To do this, simply first turn the furnace off. There should be a switch located on the furnace or next to the furnace. Lift the lid, take out the old furnace filter, replace the new one with the arrows pointed towards the furnace, and then make sure to turn the furnace back on. There are a variety of different furnace filter sizes. You can find most of our furnace filter sizes at places like Home Depot, Lowe's, or Amazon. If you have a specialty furnace filter, please feel free to reach out to our HVAC contractor to locate one of those. If your home is equipped with a whole home humidifier, it will be located on the side of your furnace. Inside of that humidifier is also a filter that's going to be changed regularly. Please make sure to get the measurements on that filter before heading to the hardware store. Next to your humidifier will be located a gauge. That gauge has different percentages on it for humidity. Although there are percentages, we recommend putting a humidity gauge somewhere in the home on the main floor to manage your humidity between 30 and 45%. Adjust this gauge accordingly to manage your gauge on your main floor. In addition to your HVAC unit, you will also see the gas manifold located somewhere nearby. This gas manifold has all of the lines for gas to different appliances within the home. Depending on how many appliances you have that are gas powered will dictate how many lines there are here. These lines are either labeled on the line itself or directly below. In the event that you do smell gas, please come down here and turn the gas main off. Contact Mid-America or Black Hills, depending on your location, or our HVAC contractor to come locate the problem and fix the leak. In addition to the HVAC unit in your basement, your gas manifold, you also have thermostats inside the home. If you have more than one thermostat, please make sure that they're all appropriately set to the same heat or cool. There is also a breaker by your air conditioner on the outside. If you're having any air conditioner issues, please make sure to check that that breaker is in the on position. Should you have any concerns about your HVAC system, please feel free to reach out to our HVAC contractor that's again listed on the laminated sheet or on the furnace directly. This next segment will be focused on your electrical systems. The most common electrical issue is trip circuit breakers. This can be caused by a number of items, including large items like appliances and space heaters using too much amps, or by having too many items plugged into the same circuit at the same time. If you do have a trip circuit breaker, the first thing to do is look for a tripped GFCI outlet nearby. In this case, this GFCI outlet in the bathroom, when tripped, will display a red light. To reset, simply push in the reset button in the middle of the outlet and the red light will disappear. If you cannot find a GFCI outlet nearby with a red light on it, it's best to go to locate your main electrical panel, which could be in the garage or the basement, and find a breaker that may be tripped inside the panel, which we'll take a look at next. Here at this main and sub panel, located in this garage, you will find circuit breakers labeled by room. Simply identify the room in which your current outlet is not working and reset the circuit breaker. If the circuit breaker does not want to stay reset, try unplugging all devices that are currently on that circuit to make sure you don't have a problematic device. After doing so, if the circuit breaker does not want to reset and stay reset, it's probably a great idea to go ahead and give our electrical contractor a call for a service request. Throughout your home, we have put Ethernet ports, likely in locations where you would find a television set. This allows you to hardwire any smart televisions and home run them to your router location in your basement. In addition, most TV locations are still complete with a coax connection for for legacy cable and satellite TV connections. Should you have any issues with your electrical and lighting systems inside your home, please reach out to our electrical contractor on the laminated sheet in the welcome home box. They can also assist you if you'd like to add any electrical items such as lights or plugs inside of your home. If you'd like to add any audio-visual elements inside of your home, please contact our AV rep on the laminated sheet as well. They can assist you with TVs, speakers, and networking equipment. Should you have any issues with any gas fireplace units inside your home, our heating and cooling contractor supplied those. They would be the point of contact for any issues with a gas fireplace unit. The last thing that I'd like to do is talk a little bit about what to expect while living in your home in the first year. Like everything in life, nothing is perfect. There will be some settling in your new home that's going to occur. These things particularly happen in the first winter. You will see things like caulking that separates, nail pops in the drywall, maybe some grout that separates a bit, doors that might not operate quite correctly. All these things are normal. Just create a small list of items, contact us at the 11th month time frame, and we will come and take care of any items covered under a warranty by the end of your 1-year warranty period. However, if anything is not operating correctly or performing the way they should, please feel free to contact us at any time, and we will gladly come and fix those items. If it's electrical, plumbing, or HVAC related, please make sure to contact those contractors directly for warranty work. We really want to thank you for working with us, and if you have any questions at all about this walkthrough or about how to operate things in the home, please feel free to shoot us a note.